burn you.
I would not. You did her dirty, internet. Hey, it's Josephine for the Pointe Shop. I am back with my favorite series, Pointe Shoe Hacks. Whenever I see people in real life, they're like,
oh my gosh, I love your TikTok reaction videos.
but I'm like, what about the hacks? Because that's my favorite. Okay, ready?
Ready?
I love that sound. Pretty. Look at her feet. Okay, I forget to give these disclaimers, but don't do this if you're buying your own pointe shoes because it does significantly shorten the life of the shoe. Most pointe shoe factories will just say to just wear your pointe shoes as is and let your feet break it down. A lot of these professional dancers, they're getting multiple pointe shoes, but if you're buying your own shoes, don't want to kill your shoes that quickly, don't do all of this. Just sew it and go. Love the color on this girl. I love the purple.
Here's a new pointe shoe hack to create the illusion of having higher insteps.
Okay. Is it farches? Is that it? Okay.
All you need is some eyeshadow and your pointe shoes. And
You were contouring your pointe shoes? Like you're contouring your face?
Basically where I'm lining out here with my fingers, where you're gonna start going in with your shadow and
Stop.
filling it in a bit. This is super effective because it basically looks like you have more arch than you actually do. So I like to go in with a medium brown.
This is next level.
This is like makeup tutorials on your pointe shoes. I will say I have not seen this before.
I think it's really important that you are actually wearing your pointe shoes for this because you want it to look natural on your foot.
Wait, I need to see it before and after. Is this real? It just looks
it's
like dirt though,
progressively
no?
getting lighter. And
No!
stand up, look at it.
It
from far,
works!
See how you're like final tweaks, but then basically put me
Oh my
where I
gosh, it
tell
does.
you that, okay, it looks a little bit odd up close, but it makes a world of difference on stage. Let me know if you try it out.
So I think she meant high arch, not high instep, because that would be like the top of your foot. But oh my gosh, I'm actually stunned. It actually works. When she went up on point, it looks like she has a higher arch. That's insane. Yo, darning be crazy now. I don't know what that is. That looks like a Persian rug at the tip of your
When she's
pointe
not
shoes.
saving
Driving to the
turtles or
studio,
listening to
taking
Marley
classes.
or getting a dolphin tattoo, she hangs out with us.
Are you bored? This looks like so much work. Like, how long did this take you? It looks like you literally knitted something and like put it at the tip of your shoe. Yo. What does this actually do though? There's a couple of reasons why people darn. To make your pointe shoes last longer, especially if you kill it in the box, to find the edge a little bit easier, but there's no edge in this scenario. I guess it could last a little bit longer if you're like killing your shoes at the tip. I feel like it would make it bumpier, no? Like when you go up on point, instead of giving you more stability, help you not slip. If you are this dancer, please comment below because I really want to know. Freed. Okay, darning thread, sheet thick. So this is more traditional darning. Oh my gosh, wait. Do you guys see how many threads there are? How do you even get it through? That's crazy. When you darn, you can go around it a couple times, but if you have more thread, you only have to go around it a couple times, but you would have to have like a crazy needle to get all of that through. I love this girl. Love this girl.
Dye my pointe shoes in water. You need to use boiling water mixed with dye.
Who is saying no?
Since the oh-so knowledgeable internet is convinced that you should dye pointe shoes in water, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, so you have to boil?
What are pointe shoes made out of? Because you
Glue. Layers, tissue paper, and tears. That's what it's made out of.
It's finally time.
This looks like a witch's brew. Oh my gosh, this is hurting me.
You know when you fish something out of a hot pot that you don't actually want? This is what that's giving.
She Asian. We all know.
Beautiful. We're rinsing. So now we let them dry.
Yo, you did her dirty, internet. I feel like our followers would know not to do that. I feel like she has like a much bigger general audience, so a lot of people from like the non-ballet world were giving her tips on how to dye pointe shoes, but you guys wouldn't do that. Y'all would know. Water is death to pointe shoes.
What happened to my pointe shoes I dyed in water? Screams and former dancer, no.
Here are the pointe shoes that I dyed in water.
Girl.
This is what happens. Can we see a difference here?
The dyed pointe shoes look like ballet slippers now.
This smush?
Girl, no.
No. Do not get your pointe shoes wet. Do not get them near water. Do not let them get hit by the rain. Air them out to dry. This, my friends, you did this. This was your idea. Like, the box is complete mush. It won't even
This
dry.
poor pointe shoe.
But I think the color looks great.
It is, but what do you do with that? There are certain pointe shoes too that are like really easy to deshank. I think she wears a Freed. And yeah, if you dip that in water, it'll disintegrate, which is exactly what happened. Concur with all of the things that she's saying. Me, when I'm using jet glue and it's almost blinds me in both eyes and lose my sense of smell. Yeah, that thing is toxic, yo. She has it in like a little plastic Ziploc. If you have to carry around your jet glue, then put it in a Ziploc bag because it will explode and destroy everything in your life. Ooh, shellac. Okay, shellac is another way to harden your pointe shoes. Just like jet glue, hot stuff, some people use super glue. Shellac is like the OG way of doing it. Where to apply, box wings inside and outside and on the shank. Creates a moisture barrier, hardens your shoes for longer wear. Dries in less than 30 minutes. Quieter, more flexible than glue. That's true. But shellac takes a little bit longer to dry, I think, than jet glue. But like they say that jet glue in 15 minutes. I wouldn't. I've definitely seen dancers that glue themselves into their pointe shoes, so don't take the chance. And it depends on also how much you put on it. Let it just sit there, let it rest, and then you're good to go the next day. Okay, so this is a good trick. A lot of people have this problem with the heel slipping off. So if you put rosin in the back of your heel on the inside, it stays onto your tights a little bit better, so it won't slip off as much. Oh, it's Skylar! I love her. For all of you musicians out there, you guys use rosin for a whole nother reason. This is part of a lot of dancers' nightmare, having the heel slip off while you're
So
dancing.
many people are wondering how I use the bathroom when I sew my pointe shoes into my tights. I am very confused and concerned about the people making these comments. Sewing my shoes in has nothing to do with how you pull down your pants to pee. Since when do we take our shoes off to use the restroom?
That looks so clean. That looks so good. All right, my friends, that was pointe shoe hacks. If you guys see any cool things that you're confused about, we'll be confused together because some of these things I have never seen. So keep tagging us in these videos. I'll see you guys later.